stock rams. A painful but valuable lesson. Not the first time they've been through a hole in the hedge. What is the story here now?
Oh, holy Jesus! Robbie, good!
This is difficult. It's painful. Oh, very painful. But I think it's a story I need to tell. And not because I want to, but because it might help some of you. So you'll hear the generator running in the distance. This is day 7 with no electricity. And look, I am so blessed. Didn't have much damage done in the storm. There was no shed damage done. Big open shed like that, the wind could have easily peeled the roof off it. Now the only shed damage I did have was this length of gutter peeled off the workshop. But look, it is a 60-year-old shed. Understandable that some of it might be damaged, but thankfully none of the new sheds were damaged and the wind was ferocious. The damage it did do was power lines. It knocked some of the power lines feeding us here. These lines you'll see in the distance here. So just down below the neighbouring farmers, some trees fell on the lines and knocked them over. But what happened was, you might have seen in a previous video, we run the ram lambs into the shed. We're feeding them hard. Troughs are full of meal. They're going well. They're used to meal. But the stock rams were in this little field here beside me. There's been a couple of modifications here and the fence has been taken down, and the only way I could keep these sheep out of the shed was close the roller door. With the generator running and the roller door up, I had to open it one day to get a bale in for bedding and feeding the lambs. And sometimes when the house is using the power, if Orlaith's cooking or something's on in the house, the power isn't good enough to close the door. One thing or another, I forgot to close the door. The next morning I came out, all my stock rams were in the passageway of the shed eating away at the meal, which they hadn't been accustomed to, they hadn't been used to, and they gorged on it. Now, oh, it's so painful, because my best stock ram, without doubt the best ram I've ever had, is dead. Now he's the ram that won second in Dundalk. He's not the fanciest sheep in the world, but a super breeder and really easy lamb. I loved him, absolutely loved him. So he died. The following day this lad died, and in the meantime another lad got sick. The one that won second in the All Ireland, he got sick. He's in the shed here, a bit, how would you describe him, a little bit shook of himself. So this is the other stock ram that is not good. Now he's been to the vets. We're just trying to flush him out with liquid paraffin and some roomy start, I think it's called, to try and get the stomach working again. But as you can see, he is not in great shape at all. You just know he's a very sick animal. But I'm hopeful. I am hopeful he'll pull through. Now the vet, it appears she's done a really good job and he's pulling through, but it is a seriously valuable lesson, a painful but valuable lesson. Oh, it really hurts when you know it was my own mistake. Should have closed that door. But anyway, the only probably positive to take from it is this lad is not one of the better rams. He's one that I had kind of earmarked for culling. I wasn't sure I was going to use him again, but it doesn't make it any more easier, the fact that 2 of your stock rams are dead and another one not great. But it's a difficult one to share, but I think it's important because look, if it helps anybody avoid the same mistake. Now it's the first time in 10 years farming I've ever found sheep that gorged on feed that it has sickened them so badly it's killed 2 of them. Now, into the bargain, I had a very sick child in the house. Enya, my middle girl, was very sick. She's got really bad tonsils, so bad that when they swell up she can barely breathe, and she's on antibiotics. She's with the doctor 3 times and into hospital, but she's okay. Thankfully she's okay. As my father used to say, when things used to go wrong, and anybody that's farming knows that they do and can, he used to say, once it's outside the house, you just keep going. So thankfully it is outside, and I know it's animals, it's farm animals, and you will have casualties. I'm not going to dwell on the negativity. As most of you know on the channel, we try to remain positive. Don't dwell on the negative aspects of sheep farming, which can be very easy to do. So we're going to pull ourselves together. I'll just see the boss Orla on the way back here. We'll have a chat with her. Just hear the generator going in the background. Orla, oh, we come away from this generator. How are you?
Shouldn't want the shit outside the house.
That's not too bad. It could be worse.
Could it?
Now, Orla said to let her know about this ram. Want me to break the bad news? Well, there's no good way of looking at it really. The only positive is it's a good stock ram, but I was contemplating getting rid of him anyway. Not rid of him, but he was aging. I was going to leave him in with the lambs and fatten him.
So he's not the good one you bought last year?
No, no, if he was that lad, I don't know.
He'd be divorced.
I'd retire from farming. What divorce? Yeah, it's not simple, Orla, this farming game.
I've told you that a long time. Surely there's easier ways to make money.
Yeah, that's the nature of farming. It's good, but it's good, but it's bad, it's bad.
I don't get stressed over sheep, clearly. But this morning when you said it, you didn't know which ram it was just yet. I was getting stressed on the way home from school. Because you'd be like a piss buyer for the rest of the weekend.
Alright, no, I don't dwell on negativity.
If it was a good ram,
yeah, well look, I'd be annoyed for a while.
Hard one,
the hardest part of it is, it's my own negligence, I suppose. That's the hardest part. Like, I know you'd have losses, and if it was dogs or something else, but
shit happens. You're chugging a lot of balls. Like.
Yeah, but like, it's painful when it's a mistake. That's
you only make a mistake once.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what he tells me.
That's right. You have to learn from your mistakes. There we go. Right, Orla, I'm going to go.
Too bad. So you're going to be in good. He's going to be in top form for the bank holiday weekend.
Yes, I am actually. I'm not going to dwell on it. And myself and the main man and Cian, we're going over to move a batch of sheep. Now I didn't get your wellies yet. You're not just ready.
Oh, okay. But
You're not ready to come to that
I'll just go to work in my office for today.
Okay, right. Well, we'll see you later on.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep
right.
the flag flying.
Yeah. All right.
Keep sheep alive.
Okay. Right. Catch up with you later.
See you later.
We've big plans today, Robbie.
So you tell me.
Big move on today.
No show without punch.
We're moving this batch of sheep here. And we've Cian on the go. Cian is back. Cian, you're here for
16 weeks.
He's becoming a semi-permanent fixture now. He is on placement, his second term placement. It's a good sign that he wanted to come back again.
Just tell him it's not a wedding, he said.
Yeah. Robbie, keep him on his toes, yeah.
Wedding, right?
Yeah, it's not a holiday camp. There's ground to cover.
You're time enough on the trifle.
Yeah, so we're moving these sheep. You might have seen us doing this a couple of years ago where we moved them through a couple of different farmers down onto another road to cross a bridge, but we will get at it. Robbie is going to head off and open gates and get a bit of preparation in place. We're going to save your legs. So me and Cian, we have a bucket of meal. We're going to try and call them with the meal. We have a little dog here, bit of better twine here because we're along a very busy main road here, worried about Pops. So, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the sheep will follow me. We'll see how it goes. So here we are, just after opening the gate, and you can see sheep heading towards us straight away. You see a phone line down here, a couple of sheets out in the field there as well, a couple more down in the middle of the field. Significant storm damage around here, electricity still off. If you're wondering what the lines are and the sheets in the fields, that's what it is, storm damage. So I don't think it'll be much trouble to get these sheep to follow me. Not sure, I might actually put up the drone. It's a great day for it. It's nice and calm, nice and sunny as well, so we'll see, we might get the drone up. That's the ground we're actually moving on to, this block here, this square block. Kind of woollier grass on it, the moment the electricity pylon in the middle of it. But there's a big old river along there. I'll see if I can show you on the drone here. There's a river along the bottom of the field, and we have to kind of work around the river. I'll give you a look at the bridge that we use to cross the river after. But here's some of the storm damage here. It's actually the raised canopy off a shed, a couple of 100 metres over that way. When you think about it, it was a ferocious wind fit to move them sheets that far. You see a couple more down the field here and here, down the bottom of the field. So it really was the strongest wind we've ever experienced, I've ever experienced anyway. But the damage is shocking. The damage to sheds, especially older sheds with timber structure, wagon roofs, and then of course the services, electricity and water. Neither for a week, but anyway, we're surviving. Thankfully the wee welder Jenny is keeping us going on that front. But here's a batch of sheep, I had to go anyway. So look, it's time to go. This field, there's a bit of picking left on it yet, but I don't want to eat them too tight. Robbie's just gone on round. He's going to open gates to get us out onto the other road and be ready for us out there. It'll just save him for the walk. He got enough walking after those ram lambs. So Cian, we've a bit of ute here. He's just lifting the wire up, and the plan is to bring the sheep out through this hole in the hedge here. Some of the older ladies will be familiar with this manoeuvre. So if you're wondering, I have asked permission from the landowner, both landowners, for a temporary right of way, and both of them have no problem, thankfully, because it's quite a walk down the main road. But you'll see the white sisters are on the way already. I don't think there'll be much trouble getting them out here. Just have to kind of clip up the wire. I might have showed you that in the previous video. Maybe just take them off that post below, Cian, or even just lift the post out to clip up the wire up on top of the hedge here. Now I'm actually going to let the dog off. I had the dog on a little bit of baler twine here because I was worried about her crossing the road. You always be a bit nervous with collies on traffic. I forgot my lead, so I just improvised here with a bit of baler twine. Away Pops, away. We'll send Pops off there. See the sheep are mad to go here. Away. Right, so I have my wee bucket of nuts here. We'll see how this goes. Hello?
I'm just speaking to you.
Yeah, nothing fancy now. I don't know, we're moving sheep here. About an hour or a bit less. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Right, that's the lunch sorted. Mother is going to give us a bit of something to eat, so we'll get these sheep moved. I'm sure we'll have a good appetite after this. Come on, come on. So you see some of the older ladies mad to come here, so I'll head out here, just reverse out here. Hopefully I don't get the head cut of me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Lovely job. No trouble getting these out. Yeah. It's not a great habit to be giving them, but not the first time they've been through a hole in the hedge. I can assure you of that. Anyway. Come on. Come on. I'm going to keep walking here. I hope that some of these greedier ladies will keep following me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there's one sheep here in particular, and I know she's got a green disc. She's pretty old, and she always liked her meal. Always handy to have a few of them in the flock. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. See how wet the ground here is. It's shocking. So it's a bit poached or a little bit damaged with cattle. And the problem with that is, because the ground around here, I think I mentioned it before, it's not very free draining. Those dimples actually hold the water, and the ground stays wet for weeks after that. Whereas nice level flat ground, or some of the hillier ground with no dimples, the water is more inclined to run off the surface. Come on! Come on! Come on! The last of them coming out there. Lovely job. So the problem now is trying to convince them back down through the hole. The hole in the hedge is down here. It's a little gap in the hedge down somewhere around there, so I have to try and get them all down here, but hopefully Cian and Pops will get them down here to me. Good dog, come by, good dog. I'll keep rattling my bucket. I'm not sure how it'll work, but we'll see how it goes. Come on. So they're coming here, they're following us. Yeah, they're coming along nicely. And just after thinking of something, we might hit a bit of a snag out here. I don't think they're going to follow me out onto this lovely reseed. No, I'll rephrase that. They will follow me onto it. I don't think they're going to follow me off it. So I'd say we'll just have to drive them on. Myself and Cian and Pops just keep them moving here. Come on! Come on! Now, so you'll see there's a bit of a bank here, but there's no ditch or shot, as we call it. Drain, basically. So I'll just move this wire. Come on! Come on! Come on! Yeah, hopefully they're coming now. Come on! Oh, this could be a bit of a problem. Mains fence here. Try and clip this up somewhere. Just try and clip up that fence, because if the sheep start getting hung on that high tensile wire, disaster. Now this is a lovely reseed here. The farmer done a lovely job on this. Now this was a real old rushy bottom, but the farmer has it lovely and cleaned off. Come on. That's it. Come on. Come on. Come on. There's the main man in the distance now. He's just heading up to open. You see a set of double gates. He'll hopefully open that. That's where we're heading to. So when I asked the farmer, is it okay if I head across here? He said absolutely no problem. He said just maybe keep along the river because it's a little bit drier. Naturally, where it's more better drainage. As it is quite bottomy land here, like a lot of our land in Cavan. It's quite bottomy, as we call it, which is low lying, heavy, swampy land, I suppose, but it's good at growing grass, especially in drier weather. So anyway, come on. Yeah, we're going well now. So this is the river. You've seen it, you can see in the drone, and there's no way of crossing that. It's not actually too bad at the minute. There's quite a bit of water in that. It's been a lot of rain lately, but that's the bit of ground we're heading into next door. So the one thing you have to kind of appreciate with sheep is their ability to utilize that kind of grass in there. That real woolly, scrubby kind of grass, and sheep can actually make use of it. Especially pregnant sheep, I find, at mid-pregnancy, we'll say. They actually make better use of that than the best quality silage available. That type of grass is of more use to sheep. Once you have enough of it and a nice run for them, they'll get use for it, and they can convert it into their feed and energy. So yeah, we're just coming well. This ground is actually surprisingly dry. It's very dry. Just goes to show a little bit of reseeding can help with drainage. Definitely helps with a bit of soakage and water moving through it. Right, across a bit of a bridge here. Alright, I'm actually going a bit slow. The sheep are moving quite fast. Now, so just explaining to Cian there where he needs the fence. He's going to stick up the bit of wire on it. There's not much on it, a few hundred meters on it, but the sheep have gone on ahead. Come by, Pops. Pops is even going on in front here. Come by, come by. Good dog, good dog. Right, I'll try and get on in front here and lead the way. There's that greedy sheep again. Can't beat the bucket. And I know actually the bucket, I know Pops is very mediocre, and I have shown all her flaws on the channel, but she is useful. But I know a lot of smaller farmers don't have a sheepdog, but the bucket can be every bit as good as a sheepdog for getting your sheep to come to you. For moves like this anyway. Not always applicable, but definitely helpful, the bucket. More storm damage in here. You see a couple of trees blew down. Unbelievable. There is not a field in this part of Ireland, and I'm sure a lot of Ireland, especially heading west, that hasn't a tree of some description down in it. Anyway, hold on, hold on. Not going too bad now at the minute. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So the main man has the gates open. I'm not sure where he is, but these are the double gates we're heading out. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Main man is coming and the car here. We just let him past. We'll let him put in there. Come on, Robbie. I'll head on and hope to follow me. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Lovely, going surprisingly well here. Lovely job. Cian and Pops just working away behind there. Hold on. I'll just hope they don't go into this house here. But see a little black dog, I'm sure he'll get vocal now in a minute. He'll not let the sheep in on his territory. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Lovely. Okay, we're away now. Actually see a little problem here. I see two gates open there. And that is not where the sheep are going. The sheep are going further on, so I need to run on and get these gates closed. And the sheep are following pretty fast. They're not going to give me much time, but yeah, I'm going to try it. I'm just going to run on here. Oh, my poor little knees and my poor little hips. I'm too old for this. So we've got a gate up here closed. So this is the bridge that I was talking about, where we crossed that river, and there is the river and the sheep coming. So if I can get this gate closed, we'll fly it. There is a post here for the centre. Not sure where that goes. Do not panic. We'll just pull the gate over. I hope that'll hold. Come on, ladies. Yeah, they're going on. They're going on. I'll try and get in front of them. Come on. Yeah, we're okay, I think. Yeah, fine. Okay. Close enough with the gate, but we made it. We made it. Oh, gate open here. Closed just about. The main man drove past that one, but he's rushing on to open the gate to get them in up here. See, I just see Cian and Pops coming on there in the back, following them up. And we just had climbed this hill and we're up at the top here. So my sheep are pretty fit. Farmer's pretty fit. Well, not saying I'm that fit, but definitely good for the exercise anyway. Gets the step count in. Good to get out in the fresh air. Love it. Some people mention maybe the financial reward from this line of work, and you just can't beat the bit of farming and fresh air. I did work in an office for a couple of years. Not for me. Not for me. I was an outdoor, always an outdoor child, and I'm afraid whatever kind of a child you are is the kind of an adult you grow into. So I should have known I was always going to be an outdoor child. Robbie has a bit of improvisation done here. Not a bad job. We just maybe tighten it up a bit. Yeah, not too bad. Bit of string there, that should keep them out. On, Robbie. How did that go? Not too bad. Not too bad.
The fattest food, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm afraid there are only yolks fat around here. Me and you aren't getting much time for fattening.
Oh, Jesus.
Huh? Even after Christmas.
We were Jack Spratt.
Yeah.
Jack Spratt could eat no fat, his wife could eat no lean. Between them both, they skinned the goat.
Yeah. Now the sheep are doing well. They're in good body condition, as Pádraig said when we were scanning. So yeah, they're going well. We'll just get them turned in here. Yeah. So this will be the third year in here grazing this bit. It is. We'll give you a look at the type of grass that's on it. Yeah, it's welcome at this time of year, Robbie. Yeah, wise words there from Robbie. He knows the crack. We're into early February here, and it's definitely welcome at this time of year.
Come on.
No bother, Cian. That's the job. Now, yeah, sheep in.
Follow the bucket, don't
Yeah, they like the bucket. But we'll just give you a look at the type of grass in here. As you can see, it's a bit rushy, but plenty of picking. There's a nice pick of grass on that, and a real good sole on it. Not like some of the other tetraplides or the what is it called? Italian ryegrass. Real silage ground. Well, this is real grazing ground. A real thick sole. There's plenty of picking on that. But there's 15 acres on this, so it goes from along the road here all the way down there, kind of borders, mairns them sheep there in the distance, back down to the river. And I'll just try and get you a shot here of the field that came off. That's the field there that they came off, that square field there, and that's the farm where we were chatting up at the top. So you'll see when you look at it from here, it was time to move. So we went out through the hole in the hedge, just halfway up that hedge, into this field, down into the lovely receded bottoms, and back up around here. Anyway, I'm hopeful, would we get 10 days on this, maybe 2 weeks? With some job if we get up to mid-February on this. And then we've one final block of grass after this. Lambing. We're getting closer. And not much shed time. Every few days out here is some bonus this time of year. He's setting up a wee paddling pool. Don't stand in that, Robbie, you'll have wet toes now. Oh Jesus! You'll have wet toes now. Go on, do another wee dance in it.
What is it out to?
What is the story here now?
This is a travelling shop. Anyone who wants their toilets cleaned out,
Yeah.
this is what
Well, you know what? You're a commodity at the minute because we're still under the cosh of Storm Erwin or whatever it was called. We still have no power and still have no. Well, you have electricity, but you know what?
Oh yeah, they looked after
Yeah,
me.
the problem with the treatment plants.
Get
Oh yeah,
them vexed.
Yeah, you got yourself sorted out, of course. Put in a
Well,
good one.
sure.
Yeah, maybe you fixed it yourself, did you?
Oh no, Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Robbie has no water in the house, so
No
he's after
water.
filling the tub here while we were in for the lunch.
So anyone wants a little bath,
Yeah,
we would scratch your arm for you.
yeah, very good. Very good. And the van's even getting cleaned out in the process as well.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, all I'll say is, whatever you do, you see Cian camped in there. Whatever you do, Robbie, do not slap the brakes.
Do not.
Okay, you drown a man in there.
You're going to be drowned out. You're going to be drowned out.
So we're only going up a little journey up a back road here. We're not on the main road, but we'll just see how much water's left in this
Oh, I'll tell
by
you.
the time we get up there. Robbie, what do you reckon?
I reckon I'm going to give him a good drown.
I'd say you lose. I have a feeling you lose an inch or two out of that blue top now. What's the worst that could happen? Robbie, you have a man. You can drown a man in the back of this. What's the saying? You do what you can to get the job done.
You said it.
Yeah.
Need once.
Yeah.
Not it.
Yeah.
Wish, don't drink it.
Don't be trying to spin the wheels now. It's
Oh, you're good boots.
can't see you. Yeah, right.
Didn't get it, going to wash.
Ah, Jess,
Everyone didn't give me a good wash.
she's She's some man. There's water running around my feet here, Robbie.
They're holding the bucket.
That's how we let the water out. Yeah, no bother. No, now let keep going today now.
Yeah.
There's about 3 inches gone on now.
Looks dirty, you. This hill will be, you know, it's
Oh, holy Jesus! Robbie, good!
look at the dash all wet. What?
Oh, God.
Get out. Right, gladly, Robbie, gladly. Thanks for the lift
jeez,
now. Will you
look
get
at
her
this.
swung round there? Would you? Give us a look at that.
Pissing.
Oh man, oh Jesus, she's washed and all, Robbie. She's a great van. No, not too bad. You've only lost about 4 inches, Robbie.
Not too bad.
Yeah, keep her lit, keep her lit. What the run? He's some man. That sheep moved. Feed that down at Granny Leila's. Great job, absolutely great job. Robbie, she went smoothly.
Very smoothly,
Yeah.
very smoothly.
Yeah, no major hardship.
Like a woman in love. When she sees the gate, she'll go.
Yes. Come on, Robbie, you've seen it all before. Yeah, words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom.
Yeah.
Let it be, let it
Good
be.
man. Well, so it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows at the start of the video, but we're going to finish on a positive note. Happy farmers, happy sheep, loads of grass for 10 days, maybe 2 weeks. We're going to wrap it up there today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Au revoir.